Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Testing the right side here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Play call here, 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
By the receiver. Tackle on play at the 29-yard line. And first down for the offense.
After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw again. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Ball handed off. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Bringing pressure. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Pass complete on a crosser. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, tie.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they can kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Puts some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the ball is hauled in. Goes out the stiff arm. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And Chris, this throw does give him the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives him the lead here late in this game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. Where the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to scramble. He finds the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So on 4th down, out-trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start. The 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after the incompletion. Working clock with the ground game. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught, 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And this time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. He finds some space. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a shotgun run call. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So it comes down to this, late in the game, a 2-point conversion to tie this up and potentially force overtime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll make it into the end zone. The 2-point try will tie our score here late in the game. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double. Here we go.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top in OT.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
But that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Game
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Well, this place is going crazy. The crowd definitely influencing that interception. It was deafening in here before the snap, and somehow it's even louder now after.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number one ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.